Hi, welcome to the Andrew Buckle video tutorial on Illustrator. I'm using 221, but this should work for 220, 219, etc. as well. What is this? This is a tilde, the tilde key. Hold key, tilde key down, and it will duplicate the path that you're creating. Now this works for a number of the paths, not all. You can't use it for type and things, it'd be lovely. Rectangle, star, and all those sort of things. Can't use it for flare either. But certain other tools, you can use it, and it will duplicate repeatedly numerous paths. So I'm just going to quickly demonstrate. So first thing, now next question of course is always where's the tilde? Now it will probably vary depending on your keyboard. On my keyboard it's there, the Grave. I think it should be more a Grave tool, but if you search it's often said as a tilde. So you can see it there. You can see it, hopefully. Hopefully you can see it. Right. So what you can do, you can just go over here to any of these. I'm just going to go to your ellipse and create. And hold down, once I start drawing, so I start drawing, you can start there, and now hold down the tilde. And now what will happen, it will create these repeat paths. You can see you can create a whole load of paths, very quick and easy. And you can create some very interesting, I've actually got, now I did what I said I wasn't going to do, I'm just going to remove that. So you've got there. So you can see your design there. So you can create some very interesting designs that way. What you can also do, of course, selecting all those, you can go to stroke, you can go to set numerous things, you can go to dashed lines. So you can set up a dashed design if you want. Let's just see it. Creates a very abstract design with dashes. Or you can go over here to stroke, and this is using the properties, or you can go up along here. You can go over here to, say, width profile. So you can select a width profile. Let's make it a bit bigger than 1, so you can actually see it. 5. So you can create some very interesting designs by using this approach. And also what you can do, and I'm probably going to regret it, you could select a brush and apply a brush to those. So I'm not going to do it because I know what will happen, because there's a lot of us, it will probably take about 20 minutes to display, so I'm not going to do it, but you probably can do it. So if you want to explore with brushes, suggest you try it, but maybe not create so many paths. So I'm just going to remove that one now, and I'm just going to go, say, to the Polygon Tool. So again, Polygon Tool, just drag like that, and I'm not holding it down at the moment. Hold it down, the tilde key, and then you can see, and you can of course rotate while you're doing it. So if you do that, so go like there. Now hold down the tilde key, rotate as you go round, and you can see you can create some very unusual designs like that if you want to. I'm just going to go to the Polygon Tool. And it sometimes, what I always find, takes a few times to get a go, because sometimes you just do something, you think, oh no, I shouldn't have done that. So do it slowly. Maybe not go back. That's the worst thing to do, just go back, otherwise you end up with sort of, or if you go to, you can also speed up, of course. So it does vary on the, so hold it down again, do it quick. Like that, and you get those. You get a bit more spacing. You do it quickly. So you just have, it's trial and error really. Practice, speed. If you do it slowly, you will see lots and lots of paths generated, and you might end up with very thick lines. You can't see much. So once you've got this, of course, what you can do again, you can go to stroke. You can also set the colour. Don't have to go with that. You could go with red. Set the stroke to maybe 4. Click there. Again, go to width profile. And you can set a different width profile. And you can see you can create some very abstract designs using this approach. What also you can do, you can always go to Effect, and you can apply effects to them. So you can distort them. So you can go to Warp, or maybe go to Object, and just down there, Envelope, Distort, Make with Warp. So you can see you can warp the designs as well. So they're just standard paths. Remove that. Now I'm just going to go for the line segment tool, and exactly the same. Hold down the tilde. You can go round in a nice sort of starburst design there. Very quick and easy like that. That's just using the line segment tool. Now what you can also do, of course, with the line segment tool, you can go over there. You can use it with repeat. However, you cut always the way. Doing something, you suddenly get something in your eye, and that's it. So you can draw that, and then you can go to Object and Repeat and Radial. So you can see the design there. Now I can't do anything with the tilde feature now, but I can because I can double click on this. So go over to the selection tool, double click. So you've got this design here. Well, I can remove it now. I know that seems weird, I've got nothing there now, but now I can go back to these things, go to the line segment again, and now what I can do, I can create a line segment and hold down that thing. So there. You can create all kinds of very unusual designs like that. And of course you can come out of that now and you see you've got your red burst there. Or while you're still in it, now I'm still in the isolation mode, so you can vary this. So you can go to there and you know what, now you depends on the start position. It's got an origin point around there, I think, so I just start out there, you can see it there. And again, hold down the tilde. You can maybe make a fan design. There's a variety of different possible designs you can create with a bit of trial and error. Again, like that. And of course, you still, when you come out, if you come out of there, it's still live. So you can move that down there. You can see you've still got that access to there. So you can change that, rotate that around, and create all kinds of different designs and change a number of instances as well. So that's all from that one. And also what other you can use arc tool. So create the arc tool. And again, hold down the tilde key. You can create a sort of nice sort of flower design. Very quick and easy one, if it lets you. Oh, I released a bit too soon. So there's the design there. So you can see you can create all kinds of very nice designs with that. Now let's do for a last one. Let's change the colour again because I'm going with there. I can go with see yellow or orange, I suppose more. There's also other tools, of course. Now spiral tool can be done as well. So you've got the spiral tool. Hold down the tilde again, and then you can see you can create some very weird and wonderful spiral designs. Maybe not. There's the spiral tool, and simply just go over here and just drag there. Now, if you want to edit the spiral, just before I click on the thing, and you can see, unfortunately, that means you can't do it at this point. So, but you can set it. So, say you want to set it to 4. There, and maybe decay 90. So it creates it. Now I can't use the tilde at this point, but now if I go back to it, so I can drag, now I've got the design, what I can do is hold the tilde down now. And you can see then you can create that design there. And you can see sort of designs you can create very quick and easy using that. And let's go to the rectangle. And again, you can hold down the tilde, so I'm just drawing that, and then hold that down, and you can, with a bit of practice, you probably can, yeah, something like that. So you can create a sort of unusual mesh design there, or grid design. And let's just go for the final one, because I've just gone through most of them now. There's the polar grid tool. There's the polar grid, and of course, polar grid you can change in numerous ways, so you can do that as well. It's a bit like the circle, actually, to be honest. So you can do that. But of course, with the polar grid, what you can do, you can always press return, which is weird, you can't do that with spiral. Spiral tool does not allow for that. It's very strange. However, what you can do, you can say set that to 20, set that to 0. Now, when you draw this thing, you can see it's lots and lots of circles. What you can then do, hold down the tilde again. Okay, it's going to create a lot of lines here. You can create a very intense design using this. So, what else can you do? Probably a lot more, but I just wanted to go through, again, the key thing is just hold down that key. That's the key thing, the tilde, sort of curled or grave. I'm not certain, even on my keyboard, it's the grave. So, or grave, I don't know. But it does create some very interesting designs, which you can, of course, once you've created the design, so you can go back to here, you can hold down again, you can then manipulate these designs. So you've got that. It's just a load of lines, which you can then, of course, go to Effect, and probably going to regret this. So if it crashes or stopped, then oh well. Distort and transform. You can go like to zigzag, say, and then you can create very quick zigzag design. I should turn there, and you can see your design there. Oops. So even there with Effect, I imagine it's slightly a bit slower sometimes. Depends on the number of lines you create. Certainly one, if you do polar grid with lots and lots of circles, probably going to be very slow. But you can see you can create some very abstract designs using that tilde key. Well, hope you found this tutorial of interest. Always adding new tutorials about Illustrator, Photoshop, Affinity Photo, and many others as well. Also, if you've got any comments, any sort of suggestions, any other things you can think that can be done with this feature, please let me know. Or anything you need explained, please let me know in the comments. Also, a dislike or like, always appreciated. Thank you much.